Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penj and welcome back to the Guild 3 where of course we are back with the lovely piece of cakes. And last time out we spent quite a lot of time earning great big piles of influence and also great big piles of money. And now we have enough influence to go up to the next tier, which is very good indeed. So we need 60,000 influence. We've got 74,000 influence. So we've got enough influence and change. We can get change back. Look at that. That's going to be very wonderful indeed. However, we don't have enough money. We've only got 164 grand. We need 320 grand. So we're about halfway there in terms of money. It's going to take us a little while, I think, to earn enough money to get up to becoming a Marquis. That is very exciting though. A Marquis is a very big milestone because it gives us another business, and another business means we've got another source of income. It means we earn more money, and that means that we can start becoming dukes and archdukes far sooner. Now, the requirements for an archduke are just insanely ludicrous. Look at what you need. 240,000 influence. That's a lot of influence. That's a stupid amount. And 1.28 million of your monies, which is a lot of money. That is an awful lot of money. But that's what we did last time. We sort of saved up. We got ourselves a lot more influence. A couple of the children, in fact, I think 3 of the children came back from the court of the monarch, which gave us quite a huge pile of influence. And we oiled the wheels of bureaucracy a time or two, I suspect. And just the businesses just kept sort of bringing the money in, which is wonderful. There is a bit of a pressing issue here. We should possibly look at this right now. A member of our family is ill. Upside Down. Oh dear, Upside Down also has a terrible kind of cloud of grot following him. Right, okay, what have you got? The measles. We should possibly get you to get treated, because the measles, for a 5-year-old in the year 1450, is quite bad. And I see Hodor there just poking into the side of the shot. Hello, Hodor. Yeah, that's quite bad. That's quite bad. So you should get your illness treated. There's not many herb huts left, but we'll go to that one because apparently it's the nearest one. So yeah, go and do that, please, Upside Down. I think it's quite important that you go and get treated and do not die. So yeah, if you could just go and do that really soon, that would be good, because we've already had one. We've had one death of a youngster. We had Bunt here died when he was young, and I think he have measles as well, possibly. So yeah, we want to make sure that you go and get healed, because we don't want anything bad to happen to you, Upside Down. That will make everybody very sad. Also last time, as well as acquiring money and vast piles of influence, we also were able to welcome Cheese and Genoese, which I'd never noticed they rhymed until now. So Cheese and Genoese, they came of age. So they're no longer children in this game anymore. They are 15, 15 or more. So Genoese is 15 and Cheese turned 15, but then a bit of time has passed. So, as happens, his age has gone up a bit. But yeah, they've become adults now. So we're able to actually put them to work. They're able to go out and actually do some stuff. So as you can see, we've, if you look on here, we've equipped them with all the lovely shiny things, silver rings and ruby staffs and money bags and all that kind of stuff. And they are out. Cheese is doing some public relations stuff. And I imagine you there, Genoese, you're probably doing exactly the same. Do we equip you with exactly the same stuff? Yeah, indeed. So we've got ourselves the Patrician's Garb, which gives them a plus 8% ability to get influence. We've got the Ruby Staff, that's another 7. The Silver Ring is another 2. And that there, the Money Bag, is another 2. So yeah, quite a good sort of range of items for them to actually start gaining influence. So they're out and about doing that. So I think all we've got to do today is just get money. We've just got to sit back and get a load of money, because that's what we need. We need 320 grand. So we need to double what we've got in order to become a Marquis. So that is the current goal. We have nothing much else to do except just sit back. I shall sip at my tea. I have some lovely Yorkshire tea. It's not Yorkshire Gold, it's just Yorkshire tea. It's still a very good brew. And I'll sip at my tea and we'll just watch the money come in, hopefully. And because we will gain influence as well. We'll keep gaining influence because pretty much everybody is out and about doing the PR stuff. Everybody that is old enough, let's have a look. So yeah, Parkin is not quite old enough. Parkin and Stollen are kind of getting up to that point where they're able to do some stuff. Biela Carola's out doing it. Hauker is out getting on with it. Eccles is, of course, yes. 2 of them came back. 2 of the kids came back from the court, but Eccles is still there. Eccles is due back at any moment now. So that's another 8,000 XP coming our way, which is very good indeed. So yeah, the influence, is looking wonderful. The influence, I meant there. The influence is looking great. But it's it's the money. So let's just sit back and I shall sip into my tea and we'll wait for the cash to roll in. I'm actually a little bit concerned about the health of Upside Down. Upside Down is not doing very well indeed. And indeed, he's running past a cemetery. This is a grim omen indeed. So he's running off to get treated. But yeah, he's gone down to half health, pretty much. 73 out of 129. He's around half health. He is losing health at a very, very rapid rate. And if he does not get treated very soon, I suspect he is going to die. So where have we sent him? Where is this herb hut where we've sent him? Because he is, if it's not here in this bit of village, if it's not around here, he is going to be dead. Hopefully it is this one just here. Please be that one. Oh my goodness me. Right, he's still losing health. Can you treat him, please? He's in the waiting room, feeling very, very ill. He's waiting to be treated. 23:45. He doesn't have 23:45 left to live. Upside down. No, this is a tragedy. Treat him now. He's clearly a very ill 5-year-old. Please treat him. Oh no, oh no, oh my! There he is. They booted him out the door, and he is gone. Oh, this is tragic. And don't you worry. You just walk past the dead body of a child. Where is your soul? Clearly, you don't have one. That is completely tragic. Forget the production that's been halted. I don't really care. That is horrendous, and he just sinks away. Oh my goodness me! He had no chance. He had no chance. He got in there, and he had to wait 24 minutes, whatever it was. But I mean, that's no good at all. That's a tragedy. That is an absolute tragedy. Oh no! So we've lost you there. Now you were on the main sort of dynasty line. You're on this main line here. So that's very sad indeed. So poor Chocolate here, who is in line to take over the dynasty, she's in the line of succession, has lost her brother. She's lost her brother. Okay, right. I mean, this calls for a bit of an emergency motion here. We need Carrot and Hauke to do the thing, write that letter to the stork to get another child, because we can't just have Chocolate here. We can't just have Chocolate as the only one in line to the succession of the dynasty. Because what if something happens to Chocolate? We've seen that things can happen to the children. What if something happens to Chocolate? She's only 8 years old. So yeah, we've got to actually get something done here. So let's maybe recall those as well. We've got another few other bits and bobs to do as well. Oh, people leveling up. Right. Family members leveled up. Eccles has leveled up. Ah, right. Eccles has returned from the court of the monarch. Okay, so we got the influence. I mean, it all seems a bit sad. It all seems a little bit sad, given we just lost a child member of the dynasty. I'm really sad about that. That's really, really sad. Okay, so Eccles is back. Right, let's give you your level up then. I mean, a point of dexterity wouldn't be bad, but point of intelligence would also be very, very welcome. Yeah, get a point of intelligence. Why not? Intelligence is always good. Right, employees have leveled up. They're the ones just standing outside the pub. Okay, right, so we've got one there. You are an innkeeper. You can have a point of dexterity. And we had you here. You are in the craftsman's hut. Yes, indeed, Joseph. You can have a point of intelligence to up your productivity. Okay, right. There's two idle people. So one is the sovereign. Why is Battenberg just stood about? Battenberg, why are you stood about? Now, Eccles, I get why you're stood about. You've just returned home, so you can go over here, Eccles. Go back to the house, and then we'll issue you a little order to go out and do some playing or whatever. Right. Okay. So let's now get... right, hang on. Who did we want to get again? It was Carrot and Hauke. Want to get those home, please. So let's go to here. And now somebody did point to me out. Here we go. There's buttons down here for sending people home. I kind of keep coming to the house and right-clicking, but you can do this. So Carrot, go home, and Hauke, go home. Right, Hauke's followed the order. Carrot has not, because she's mid sort of public relations exercise. Right, let's just get Carrot home. Come on, Carrot. At some point, you're going to have to come home. Okay, finally Carrot is heading home. And who are you there? Lemon Drizzle has leveled up. Oh, this is wonderful news. Right, okay. So you have got a bit of a hit to your strength. But even so, even though you've got a -1 penalty to your strength, it's still 3, which is okay. Your dexterity is a little bit terrible. What do we do with you, Lemon Drizzle? What do we do with you? Can we have a nosy at the... Get rid of that. Can we have a nosy at the family tree? So yeah, you could take over. If something terrible happens to this part of the family, then yes, you will take over. How about let's go to you. Let's click the thing. Let's get your a point of dexterity. That makes sense. Let's just bring that up to 3, just so all your stats are at least at 3. That makes sense to me. So I think that's cleared that just there. Also, it's been pointed out in the comments, and it's a very, very good point. In the over here, on the sort of the other half of the dynasty line, the slightly less busy bit of the dynasty, over here we've got Sponge, and her kids were Cheese and Genoese. They're the ones that came of age. They could now also get married, and when they get married, they could then have children, and the children could grow up, and we could send them to the court of the monarch for loads of influence, and also we could then get them into council position jobs and continue our takeover of the council, which would be very, very good. And also, I mean, we are one person down due to the sad death of Upside Down there, which is all still very tragic and fresh in our minds. So yeah, I think maybe that's probably a good idea. So let's see if we can find a suitable wife for Cheese and a suitable husband for Genoese. So let's go and have a look through the Book of Dynasties. Let's see if there's anybody that we want actually our characters to get married to. So right. Let's have a look over here. Osfried, right? Can we look at the family tree, can't we? Actually, no, that's not the best way to do it, is it? That's not the best way to do it. Hang on a minute. Osfried, let's do some dynastic trade. Let's go to, marriage proposals. Okay, so our side, we will say cheese, please. And then your side, let's have a look. So there's quite a few. Okay, no, there's not that many. Actually, I thought that whole scroll bar was showing, but no. So we've got Henrika, Eleanor, or Hannelore. I mean, Henrika is 32 and Cheese is 16. So I think maybe, that's fine if that's an age gap. But in this year, in the year 1450, I mean, Henrika might not be around too much longer. You never know. Whereas, Cheese is only 60. Maybe he needs to get someone slightly closer to his own age. How about, you've got a score of 23,400, Eleanor. That's quite good. The other ones are not very good. What are your stats like? Oh, your stats are actually pretty good. Shall we just pick you? Let's just pick you. You're quite good. You're the heir. Oh, hang on. You're the heiress to the dynasty. Are you? Are you the heiress to that entire dynasty? Should we not pick you? Because, you know what? No, that might destroy their dynasty. And yeah, that's fine. If it destroys their dynasty, that's okay. That's their problem for agreeing to this deal. Yeah, we'll go for that, please. Absolutely. They've only got 53 monies. Oh my goodness me. The rollers are having a terrible time. Destination family, hour 1. Yeah, okay. In terms of score, in terms of this sort of person weighting, I assume, I don't even know exactly what it is, but more than Cheese. More than double of what Cheese has. So yes, we'll absolutely go for that. Is that going to be... No. Proposal rejected. Request denied. Oh my goodness. We've not seen one of those get denied before, I don't think. Okay, clear those down. Oh, is there anybody that can apply for jobs? Is there anybody that can apply for jobs? Council Guardians. Hang on, who hasn't got a job? How many people do have jobs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 people have got jobs. How many people are in this list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's 11. Oh, which one of you doesn't have a job? Hang on. Who's not employed? It's Genoese. Genoese is not currently employed. I can't remember if we've applied for a job with her or not. I genuinely can't remember. But she does need to start off at this sort of bottom tier anyway. So we'll just apply for a job, and then obviously, yes, if she's applied for one already, it will tell us. So a town clerk, that sounds like a good thing. Genoese, have a go at that, please. Yeah, okay, that's fine. 85 influence is pretty much nothing to us at the moment, so that's quite nice. So yeah, we'll have a go at that, and that means that everybody is in jobs. Now, could we get Cheese up into here, up into the customs officer job? That would be quite nice. So let's try and get Cheese up into there, so another 170. That will be quite welcome. And then maybe we move Maria up to become the council guardian. Rather than a gate guard, let's get Maria moved up to there, because there's no other jobs available currently, apart from the customs officer, which Cheese is probably going to get, let's be honest, given that we control most of the jobs. Let's get Maria to move up to here, shall we? Let's just move Maria up a tier in the sort of the job scale. So yeah, 85, yes, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so that's all that sorted. We've probably got some job things to do. A nominator. The town clerk of Ortrud. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's fine, absolutely, yeah. We're not nominating our own people. What an alien sort of thing. Oh, hang on. Is there other stuff for us to do as well? Yeah, lock them up. Absolutely. Cheerio. Enjoy prison. You, Count's informer. Yeah, another person. Oh, hang on. Winter 1451 is coming round. Yeah, lock you up. Cheerio. Enjoy the prison. Oh my goodness me. Right. Yes, okay. We'll nominate Cheese in an entirely horrendously biased sort of job interview there. Maria the Gate Guard. Yep, absolutely. We'll pick you. And Town Clerk Nominator. I'm really sorry, Osfried, but we are picking Genoese. The tax collector and the customs officer are not under our control at the moment. Outrageous. And the Chambers of Commerce. Let's just say that you should also go to prison. Right, okay, that's all our sort of duty stuff done just there. Sort that out. Member of the family's leveled up. Jaffa piece of cake. Yay! Okay, right, what can you have? Do you want point of intelligence? Let's get a lovely point of intelligence in there. Right, idle characters. So Hauke and... Hang on a minute, let's go back to here. So Hauke and Carrot should be around and about. So let's do this thing here. Let's see if offspring can be produced. So they can just do that. And we will stay out of their way for now. And what else were we doing? We were probably doing many, many important things. Oh, yeah. Eccles came home. So Eccles, we then want to get to go out and play. I don't think Stollen can. Oh, hang on. No, Stollen's got nothing to do. Stollen, why are you doing nothing? Go and play. Go and at least do something. Go and have something to do. Brian Eccles, you can also go and play. And Carrot was doing something. Someone's expecting a baby. Hooray! It worked. Okay, right. That's good. Elisa and Cheese. No, I want the marriage stuff to be on my terms. Thank you very much. Given that we rule, we're the sovereign, so we rule a big portion of the land. And with the treasurer and the city legate and the mayor and all the other big important jobs, I think we should have things on our terms. And Hauke and Carrot are expecting a baby, which is lovely. Right, clear all those notifications down. Clear all these failure things down, because they happen an awful lot. Let's level this person up. My goodness. You're the transporter, so you can have a point of charisma to make your trading a bit better, so we save a bit of money. Right. So Hauke and Carrot are now sitting about in the house. So let's send them back out again. So PR and PR, please. So everybody should be doing something, except Battenberg, who we know is just sort of stood around at the minute. We'll go and do some trading stuff with Battenberg maybe in a second. What were we doing? Oh, marriage stuff. That was it. Yes. Okay, right. Who else? Let's have a look over here then. Let's have a look at the Hepners. Let's pick you. And let's go and see if there's anybody over here that could marry, say, Cheese. Let's do Cheese first. Let's get Cheese married first. So there's Anne, who's 46. I mean, again, I think we need to pick someone of a similar age. Petra, 20. Another Petra. Again, not very imaginative in the naming there. 17. And Elka. I mean, they're all 4, 6, 50. All right, let's have a look at the first Petra. Your stats are good, except your intelligence, which I do. I like the intelligence stat. Oh, you're very good. Oh, you're good. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll take you. You're okay as well. 44253, but you've got 544. Do you know what? We'll go for you, I think. I quite like how you've got an intelligence of 4 straight off. So that was you, wasn't it? 17-year-old. Yeah. So let's pick you. Confirm that. Our family. Cheese, would you like to marry Petra Hepner so she can become Petra piece of cake? Okay. Do that. Trade proposal is perfect. Okay, so we welcome another member to the piece of cake dynasty. So there's Petra. Okay, right. Petra, make your way over to the market, please, because we need to give you lots of fancy gear. In fact, no, don't even go to the market. Forget that. Go over to here, because they will have all the stuff over here at the port. And then, now we want to do the very same thing, but for Genoese. So we want to make sure that Genoese gets married. So let's clear all that stuff down first. And then go back to the Book of Dynasties. How about the Nollers? The other dynasties are properly struggling. Farm home, a herpet, and a craftsman's hut. And that is it. And they've got their... Hang on. Who had the one about the foundry is either gone or they've let it fall apart. One of them had a foundry, didn't they? Because I was a bit out. I think it was these guys. I think it was the Hepners. I thought they had a foundry, but they've not obviously kept that intact. It's not there anymore. Oh, that's quite good for us. That's good for us, because that is what we're thinking of getting. Okay, that's very handy indeed. Okay, I like that. And yeah, these guys, they're not going to be around for very much longer, are they? Their farmhouse, bed of straw, is... Oh, it's looking very bad. Okay, right. Let's go in here and let's see if there's anybody of good husband material for Genoese. Of course, not Sponge. Sponge is not going to remarry. She's living in hope that her chap will come home one day. So 40-year-old Helmut. We've got Ingmar, Adelhard, Erich, possibly Volkmar. Oh my goodness me! How many people have you got? Okay, right. Well, let's start here then. So Ingmar looks very good. Oh, Ingmar, yes, absolutely, yes, we might go for you. Adelhard, I pronounce it, also looks very good. You've got some very good people. You, Eric. Check out these stats here. Good grief. And you're 16. Okay, you're not quite as good. You've got an intelligence of 5. Straight off the bat. We don't need to do anything to improve your intelligence. We can improve other scores. Okay, yeah, we'll go for you. Yes, please. Yes, can we have that person, please? That would be great if we could do that. That would be nice. You've only got 503 monies. We've got 205,000 compared to your 503. Okay, we'll propose that. And that is perfect. Well, my goodness me. Okay, well, there you go. Eric or Erich. I assume it's Eric, I don't really know. Let's get you down to the port as well, and we'll get both people, both Petra and Eric, we'll get them all the fancy stuff. That means they can go and earn influence, which means we've got 2 more people earning influence. Of course, first, we'll get them all their fancy stuff, and then we'll send them back home, where they can write some letters to Stork, see if babies are going to be on their way, because that's how it works, I believe. And then they can go round and earn lots of lovely influence for us. A family member has leveled up. This is good. Oh, it's chocolate. Okay, this is very important. So how about, given that we know that strength now has something to do with the life candle over here, let's have a little point of strength maybe. Let's just see what that does to our life candle. And a few people in comments have said, where is the life candle? And yeah, it's a fair question. I didn't even know this was a thing until somebody pointed out in the comments, and then I sort of struggled to find it. So the life candle is, you select your person, so they don't have to have the profile bit up, as long as you've picked your person and you've got their list of actions open down here. If you look at their portrait, the life candle is just here. It's on the left just here. It's a very useful thing. It's a really useful thing that you don't really find out about in the sort of game as it stands right now. The Guild 3 does not, I don't think, when I did the tutorial anyway, it doesn't alert you to the fact that this thing exists. It would be quite useful to know, to be fair. So let's just see what that does. Because you've only got a strength of 2 anyway, so a point of strength is no bad thing. So the moment the life candle is sort of... not the actual top of the candle. The actual candle itself, the wick, if you like, that's burning, is level with the top of the level up arrow just there. Although that will vanish, won't it, as soon as we level up. So if we then do that, does that make that... It doesn't increase the life candle, but it might make the life candle burn out a bit slower. Because apparently, yeah, that is what is used to extend their life. If they're a bit stronger, they've got a bit more endurance, and they're going to live a bit longer. Okay, right, so we've done that. Now you, I think, can immediately go back to school. Yes, confirm, back to school with you. We want you to get lots of experience and lots of free everythings because you're going to take over at some point. 5,000 to send them to school doesn't seem that much. Not when you've got 210 grand, almost 211 grand, that's shot up rapidly, hasn't it? That's gone up very, very quickly indeed. Right, let's go back to the port. Is anybody there yet? Yes. So Eric is there. Where's Petra? Petra, whereabouts are you? Because of course they could have come from somewhere quite far away indeed. Petra, where are you? Oh, you're across the other side of the town. Yeah, you're coming down sort of past where you're going to live. There's your sort of new home, the mansion house. Okay, right, that's it. Get to the port. You'll get there soon enough. We do have a few things to deal with along here. First one we're not going to touch because we know that this breaks. It's electing the mayor. So we need to pick who would like to be the mayor of Magdeburg. But we know that this breaks the game. We've seen it before. So we'll leave that alone. Position of Arsenal Master. I suspect we're going to pick our own person. And what else have we got? We've got this just here. So let's just be a judge. Let's let him off a little bit. And that one here... yeah, let's just go with what everybody else is saying. A very harsh fine. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so now we can get on with getting these two kitted out with lovely things. So I think they're both there. Yep, they are both in the port. Okay, right. So let's get them the clothing first. So patrician's garb. We will have one for you, and you can put that on. And then we'll have one for you, and you can put that on. And I know we could get this made at our little tailoring place, a piece of cakeware just there at the clothing shop. I know we could go and get that made, but that means we've got to faff about with telling them to make it and all that kind of stuff. And if we were short on cash, then yes, we could go and do that, but we're not. We're not short of cash, so we'll just sort of get on with it this way. We'll just do it the efficient, if perhaps not the most sort of cost-effective way. We'll just get it done. Okay, this here, a silver ring for you, and a silver ring for you. So that's another 2% influence gathering. So let's just drop that onto there and onto there. And then it was the money bag, wasn't it? Wherever that might be. Where is the money bag? There it is. These are really expensive for a very small bag. It's a costly thing. I don't know why they're quite so expensive. But drag that down and drag that down. And then the ruby staff. I mean, given this is a ruby staff, it's got a ruby in the end of it. It's got a precious gem wedged in the end of it. They're 325. Yet a money bag, which is surely just a bag. I mean, I don't know. Is it a magic money bag? That's really expensive. It's more than double the price. But okay, fine, whatever. Right, there we go. So both Petra and Eric are now sorted. So yeah, they're in their patrician's garb, which I do think looks very drab. It looks really fantastically boring, doesn't it? If we go to you, it just looks really terrible. I mean, particularly this looks like old curtains. It just looks like really old curtains. But there we go. Right, so they're now sorted. So let's get Eric and then Petra to go home. So they need to run home. They can then write letters to the stork. So here we go. Look, you can just press the send home button, which is wonderful. So they can both run home. So yeah, we'll catch up with them when they arrive at Piece of Cake Mansion. But of course, their respective partners will also need to be there to, help write that letter to the stork. So, also you come home. Oh, and you come home. Right, so you are able to come home. We've interrupted your PR goings on, but you are not quite yet. Okay, right. So we'll just wait until you finish doing whatever it is you're doing, and we'll just keep pressing the button until you finish PRing, and then you head home. And Maria has got the job of Council Guardian, and Cheese has got the job of Customs Officer, and Genoese has won the election for the office of Town Clerk. Who would have thought that we would get all those jobs? And now we have two more people. We have two more people that could get jobs. So Council Assistant, let's get, I don't know, Petra, you're top of the list. You're first one in line according to this. So we'll get you to see if you can become the council assistant. So yes, apply for that job, please. There's no other jobs going right now, but that would be great if we could get that and then become the tax collector. I mean, we'd have so much power and influence. It's just ridiculous. Okay, anything else for us to do in here? Oh my goodness me, many things for us to be doing. Many judging things. We are getting Cheese is coming back home. Cheese is heading home. So do you know what? Let's go through these. And by the time we've worked through all these, Cheese will probably be back at Piece of Cake Mansion. Okay, so I think the newlyweds have arrived home. So Cheese and Petra are home. So let's get on with doing this thing here. That's it. Write a letter to the stork. And then we'll go here. So Genoese and Eric. I don't know if it's Eric or Erich. I don't know if it's got a sort of a harsher sound to it, but I'll say Eric for now. So Genoese and Eric are also home, so you can get on with doing that sort of thing as well. We'll leave you to it. You need some space to write that letter. And I think also we did send. Was it you? I think Jaffa. Oh yeah, Jaffa's still on his way home. Okay, that's fine. So we should only have one idle person, and that's the sovereign. So yeah, one of the most important people in the land is just sort of standing around, not doing anything. How about you trot over to the port over here and just see if there's any decent trading that we could do? Because that's all you do now. That is all you are doomed to do. It's just go and do lots of trading. In fact, you know what? How are we looking for the life candle over there? For Battenberg. That looks okay, actually. That looks okay. That's not as tragic as I thought it was going to be. How much XP does he need? Oh, he needs loads of XP to go up another level. He needs absolutely loads. And we do have this almanac thing. 480 XP. So to get over 3,000, he'd need to read an awful lot of almanacs to get up to level 6. Do you know what? Why not just do that? Just stop where you are. Where are you? Where did you get to? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, you got hardly anywhere because we're on super slow-mo mode. You got to just here, and all of a sudden, he's just going to read a book. He's kind of floating down to the ground, very gentle landing there, and yeah, he's just going to read a book from inside a horse. Oh, he actually gets a book out. Oh, that's good. He actually does get out a book. It's just a shame that there is a person with a giant horse sort of encroaching on his personal space a little. But there we go. Oh, that's good. Actually does get out the book and read it. Right, okay, you're going to be... oh, no, you're nearly finished, actually. You've nearly finished reading the almanac, which is good, because there is an opportunity for far trade. The blacksmiths in Hamburg were very productive last year and produced a surplus of armour to sell. That's why they're being offered. Hamburg? Can we get to Hamburg? Can we get to Hamburg? Hang on a minute, hang on. Our world was rocked not that long ago when we figured out we could get over here to Wittenberg. I don't think we can get to Oh! My world is doubly rocked. Are you joking? There's 2 things in here. Get the heck out of town. Oh my goodness me. There's 2 routes. There's 2 of them. I didn't know that was there. I was shocked enough to find that this led to Wittenberg, let alone Hamburg as well. Oh my word. Oh, this is Oh, the money could start pouring in. The money could start pouring in. We could buy... Oh, look at the amber. We can buy amber for 586 from Hamburg and sell it for 655. Purple. Oh, it's payday. It's absolute payday. Oh, this is a wonderful... Oh, look at the brocade. Buy it for 1268, sell for 1572. And also we could in theory, let's say amber. But we buy it from Hamburg for 586. Can we then sell it here? What can we sell it for there? 539, I think we're selling it for there at Wittenberg. So yes, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. So yeah, 586. What about hang on, what do the prices look like over here? Let's pick, I don't know, salt. So if we went to Hamburg and bought salt, it's 438. If we then sold it to Wittenberg, it's 425. Okay, maybe we'll just sell it locally. Oh, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Battenberg, finish reading your stupid book and come over here and make big piles of money. Okay, he has finished reading his book. He got 557 XP from it, apparently. Not the smaller amount that was promised when we actually read the book. And both of the families, both the newlywed families, are expecting babies, which is good. Very good letters to the stork. Okay, right, now let's send them back out and about to actually get on with doing some stuff. You know what you're going to be doing because everybody is doing the very same thing. Okay, so I think, is that everybody out and about doing some stuff? I think everybody is now busy doing things. I don't think we have any idle characters of any kind, which is good. The money is coming in very nicely indeed. The influence is just looking brilliant. We're 60 we need, or 60,000, but we've got 86,000. We're going to have so much extra influence to go toward Duke, because that's 120,000, which is just a farcical amount of money. It's a ludicrous amount of cash. Right, okay, right. Battenberg, get down here. Let's do some trading, shall we? We might as well. You're sort of... Oh, hang on a second. We need to... Battenberg, can we change things around for you? We want you to put your stately garb on, because that's your bargaining clothes, not your influence gathering clothes. This gives you +4 charisma, which ups your sort of bargaining power anyway. Where is it? Bonus when bargaining, 48 currently. That gives you charisma and a +5 bonus when bargaining. So we're on 48. That's going to go up to... Oh, how do we change this? How do we alter this around? Is it just there? I think we just do that, do we? Yeah, there. And now, can we look at the stats? 48 up to 54, which is very welcome. And it looks miles better. It looks way more extravagant and interesting. Okay, so that's all in. It's all sorted. Now let's see if we can do some buying and selling of things. The sad thing is, I can't even remember what the long-distance trade thing was. I can't remember what they said was a good bargain now. I genuinely don't know what it was. Was it weapons and armour? I think it might have been. Did it say the Smiths? The Smiths have been doing some good work. And do you know what? Weapons and armour can wait, because we can just get this stuff. And in amber, 24 amber. So yeah, we'll just grab that. We'll grab 24 amber. We are sort of one slot down, which is a bit unfortunate. We can't sort of, stash away the patrician's garb somewhere else. But that's fine. I mean, that's okay for the amber right there. So yeah, we're just going to be doing a lot of this. So what was that? 14,000 for that. So we can run over to the nearest market, which is not even that far away. So let's run over to the Old Town Market and just see what we can make from that. So we spent 14 grand. How much are we going to get for this amber? I mean, if we can make a quick buck, 15,720. So yeah, that's very nice indeed. We'll absolutely take that. So yeah, let's just keep doing this with all of the shiny new exciting things that we've got on offer to actually make some money now, which is great. Because yeah, we thought we'd exhausted all these opportunities, but no, they've come back. So things like, hang on a minute, let's choose that one, like brocade. 1268, and we can sell it for 1572. It's beautiful. So yeah, let's just do all this. Let's do this, and we'll just see how much money we make. So we've got 201 grand. We have just spent quite a chunk of it. So what did we have? So about 240 grand, say. So 240 grand. We'll just run back and forth and just sell all of the stuff and see what money we end up with. So 240 grand goes up to 254 grand, but that's nowhere near the total because we've got this silk to sell. But just as I was going to sell the silk, we've got our babies that have been born, which is lovely. So Hauke and Carrots, obviously, they're still very sad. They are still mourning the loss of Upside Down, tragically taken by measles, which I imagine is a relatively common sort of childhood illness around this point in history. So yeah, they're still very, very sad. So they've got Cecily, who's been born, which is a lovely name. We are going to change it, obviously, and we're running low on cake names, but we'll find something. So Charisma of 4, Dexterity 3, Intelligence 6. Check that out. They've got business sense. I mean, yeah, they've just been born, but they're very good at business. A perception of 5 and a strength of 2, because again, we don't breed them strong here in the piece of cakes, not normally. Okay, so yeah, we're not going to call you Cecily. I think we should call you Angel, because not only is Angel a type of cake, angel cake, it's a UK thing, I think. According to good old Wikipedia, an angel cake is very much a UK thing. But yeah, it's like a sort of sponge cake type thing. But yeah, I think it's got kind of double meaning to it, because of course, Angel also could be a little sort of bit of a reference to the child that they lost, and that's quite nice. I like that. So we'll call you Angel, and that seems to work quite well. And I imagine in not too long, the other child will be born. However, we seem to have a moment of time. So let's sell this. So we've got all this silk. So if we actually do sell that, we've actually got 287,000 money. So we've gone up from 240 to 287. We've made a massive, massive pile of money. And we're not done yet. We are not done by a long shot. There's still other bits and bobs to sell. So back you go, Battenberg. Where is the other child? Why has the other child not been born yet? I would have thought they would have had the same, I think it's, more or less the same. I mean, time goes relatively quick. Hang on a minute. Where is... Oh, no, of course. No, I was thinking it was theirs, but no, it was Carrot and Hauke's. Of course it was. Yes, I've got all confused with the whole sort of pregnancy thing. Yeah, of course, these are still going, are they? So yeah, 10:29. So yes, the pregnancies are still ongoing. Okay, no, that makes sense. Right, yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay, sorted. Right, Battenberg, back to do some selling. The price of silk from Hamburg is ludicrously low. It's very stupidly low indeed. 951, and we sell it for 1,179. Even though we've been selling silk loads, we must have sold 60 units of silk as it is, but the prices are still lower here in Hamburg, and they're still being bought for the same price over here in Magdeburg. So, I mean, this is pretty good for us. This is very good for us. I think everything else... I go, you know what, some stuff's not so bad. Wine, we make a little bit of profit on that. Tiny bit on salt. Actually, we make quite a bit on pepper as well. Pearls. Pearls actually. 1173 sell for 1310. See, there's still so much trading to do. But silk is just seemingly infinitely profitable, which is brilliant because if we speed time on, get him to come over here. Will this actually put us to 320 grand? Oh my goodness me. I thought that was one of ours and my heart just sank there for a second. But no, we're fine. If we do this, That gives us enough money. We've made almost 100 grand from doing trading stuff. We've got enough money to become a marquis. Now, of course, if we do that, we then cannot continue to do all of the fancy pants trading. So we won't do that right now. Who has died? Ortrud Hepner, leader of the Hepners. So yep, who's taken over? There's Elisa and Petra. Is that it? Is that all that is left of your dynasty? That is a sad state of affairs. Oh no, hang on. Oh no, there's a few. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I was thinking, hang on a minute, there must be more than that. But yeah, there's only 2 up here for some reason. Although really, you don't have much going on for you. A craftsman's hut, a storage barn, and a windmill. I mean, oh dearie me. But okay, it's good. Yeah, you're trying, and that's a good thing. So yeah, so we could promote ourselves to Marquis, but then yeah, we're not going to be able to do any more of this lovely trading. So whilst we can, whilst the things are still here to be sold and we can make profit on them, I think we should see how much money we can rack up doing this. Because if we can make much money doing this, then I see no reason not to. An employee has died. Oh no, Elena over in the Woodry. Oh dear, that's a very sad state of affairs. Right, the Woodry is over here. Okay, right, yes, Elena, let's employ a new worker. That's all very sad. Let's hire an employee. So we've got Lena. And Lena can go on to immediately sort of automated stuff and is making oak planks. How delightful. Right, okay, Battenberg, are you nearly at the port? Is there more silk to sell? This is the big question. Whoops. This is the big question. Is there more silk? There is. Oh no, hang on. That's Wittenberg. No, there's not. There's not. The silk manufacturers, the looms of Hamburg or whatever, are a little bit quiet. I mean, I suppose it is quite early. It's quite early in the day. There's probably other stuff for us to be doing. I mean, even amber, all of this stuff. Maybe not all of it. Brocade doesn't work. I don't think the purple works particularly much anymore. But yeah, amber we could make some nice profit on. Salt, pepper is particularly good. Pearls. Oh, this is all very silly. Right, okay, let's just keep raking in the money. Okay, this is very interesting. So a family member has leveled up. We'll deal with that. So Eccles has leveled up. Well done, Eccles. Have a point of dexterity, so your stuff is at least 3. That's good. And then we do have an idle character. And I wondered who it was. It's Parkin. And Parkin over here is another character that has come of age. Can we get you into a job? A gate guard. Parkin, would you like to be a gate guard? Whereabouts are you on this list? There we go. It's very hard to keep track of who is where now. So we'll apply for Parkin to become a gate guard. Council informer. There's one job for that. Hang on. Could we get Genoese over into this job? Yeah, let's try and get Genoese into that particular vacancy. So yes, we'll go for that, thanks. Then we've got to do some voting on that. Right, Parkin, you're next to the market. I don't know if you're going to be able to get all the stuff you need from the what is it? The Sudenberg market. So how about you pop over to the docks? Go and see the man in charge, if we can figure out where the docks are. There we go. So go over to Magdeburg and buy some lovely things from there that gets us an awful lot of influence. We're almost on 100,000 influence as well. That's very, very silly. What do you need to be an Archduke? 240,000. It's going to take so long to become an Archduke. And we've got to get to Duke first. We need to earn another 120,000 first. But you know what? We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. And yeah, this trading is certainly helping with the cash. So, yeah, Parkin, you come over here, get over to the port. We'll get you some lovely things. Then possibly... should we just do the whole thing and get you married pretty much immediately? I mean, you're 15. It feels a bit weird, but in the time that we are in 1452, that's sort of accepted. So yeah, maybe we'll get you married as well, and then we can get that sorted. Then you can write a letter to the stork, and then there's more children on the way to carry on the dynasty. Which is this is all going very, very well indeed. So yeah, first things first. So get over here. Okay, so brilliantly, as it sometimes does, the Guild 3 just crashed. It entirely bombed out to the desktop and it threw us out of the game. So I've had to replay the entire of this part from where we started to where we are now. And I think I've got us back to more or less the same point as where we were. And pretty much everything is kind of the same. There are a few little differences, however. So when I reloaded the game to start playing again, the illness thing did not come up. So the first thing that happened when I loaded the game last time was that the little thing came up saying a member of your family is ill, and it was upside down. But no, upside down didn't get ill this time. Upside down did not get the measles, so upside down is still here, which is wonderful. So upside down piece of cake is not dead. He is 7 years old. He's still running around the place doing stuff, which is good. That's lovely. However, I still did go through with getting Carrot and Hauke to write a letter to the stork, and they do have Angel piece of cake. It seemed appropriate to just kind of get that in and just, keep that going, because that's what we did before. And we've got ourselves Cheese over here. Cheese is married to Petra, and Genoese is married to Eric, and that is the same. And they are both pregnant over here. So we've got ourselves Petra and Genoese are both pregnant, which is wonderful. So that's very good. So we've got to that point. And also, I think if we go over to here, go over to the mansion and go all the way down to the bottom. Oh, no, that's Angel. Hang on a minute. Who's the person that should be running through the middle? Was it Parkin? Was it Parkin that came of age? Yes, there we go. So Parkin has got kitted out with all the lovely shiny things. Parkin is running back to the mansion to be issued a task. But what we might do is we'll leave Parkin there for a bit and then just do the whole marriage thing. Then send his wife over. Then they can do the whole baby making thing, and that'll all be lovely as well. So we'll sort that out as well. The only other thing is that really we managed to get ourselves quite a bit more money, because I was aware earlier of the existence of the Hamburg trade route. So we have absolutely drained all the financial opportunities from this. Everything is now very, very expensive to buy. I mean, even the silk ran out eventually. Even the silk ran out. So now, I mean, it is profitable, but just not very much. We'd make 1 gold piece on it. So yeah, it's not really worth doing. But we have got our money up to a somewhat ridiculous 376,289, which is all sorts of nonsense, and almost 100,000 influence, which is very silly indeed. So what I think we'll do is, let's get Battenberg to run back home. So Battenberg can go home, and we'll issue Battenberg back out for a little while, just to go and do some of the PR stuff, which is fine. That's good, because, oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Battenberg, if you're going to go and do your PR stuff, you need to come over here and pick up your thing. Because what I did was, in order to make sure that he could carry the stuff, we got the patrician's garb over here. I stored it over in the piece of cake wellness retreat. So, now you can go and pick that up, because that makes a bit more sense. So let's have a look. So Battenberg, pick that up, put it in your inventory, and then swap it over, if you would be so kind. Can you not swap that? Oh, there we go. Yeah. So now you're in your state. No, you're not. You're not in your stately garb. You're carrying the stately garb. You're wearing the patrician's garb. That gives you the ability to gain influence. And yeah, we just stored it over here because it was sort of taking up a carry slot, and it made it easier. We could sell more things if we didn't have to lug around this patrician's garb. So yes, we just stored it over here temporarily, but now it's back on, which is lovely. So yeah, go over to here. We will then... Oh, hang on. I should possibly take care of the worker that's died. A transporter was unable to complete a trade route. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm sure that'll sort itself out eventually. There we go. And let's now go to here. Let's get you, Battenberg, to go and do some PR stuff. And we'll leave Parkin in there, because we've got the plan for Parkin. And now I think what we'll do is, to finish this part off, let us become marquises. Whatever the plural of marquis is, we'll become those, because we've got the money, and we've got the influence, and we've got a big chunk of influence up to the next level as well, which is brilliant. So let us claim the title of Marquis, and we've done it. And this is very brilliant indeed. So no new privileges, we don't get them anymore, but we can now have another business as well, which is fantastic news. So we need now 640 grand, which seems a very silly amount of money, and 120,000 influence. So we're about 40,000. So we're about a third of the way there. That's not that bad. And yeah, so next time we're going to go down this route. We're going to go down metalworking 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to get that done. And do you know what? Hang on, why does that not cost that much to unlock? That's only 15,000. 6.5. Do you know what? We're going to do it now. We're going to absolutely unlock this right now. There we go. We're going to spend the money, because we've got some money left. So 15,000. So now we can have metalworking 4. So what I think we'll do is we will finish up for the moment, because I have been playing quite a long time, because I've had to replay the entire part to get back to where we were, which did take a little while to make sure that we were doing all the same things. So next time out, we will set this up. We will set up our smithy. to make exciting things, gold chains and gold and various other bits and bobs. So we'll see what they make. Set up the smithy somewhere, which is good, because I don't think there is one. I don't think there is a smithy in the town, so that could be quite useful. So get that in. Hopefully that will make a nice bit of money as well. And then we just carry on with what we're doing. We'll carry on with making the money. We'll carry on with getting the influence. Of course, we will have some children to name, and we'll have some children to maybe send away to various courts at some point in order to get us some more influence, because obviously we need all the influence we can get now. We might well do some oiling of the wheels of bureaucracy as well, and all that kind of stuff. And we'll just see how we get on with the piece of cakes. How is that life candle looking, Battenberg? Oh, it's looking a little bit low. It's looking a bit low. How about yours, Sponge? Yours is looking okay. We'll finish up for now. We'll come back next time and we shall see what happens in the tale of the piece of cakes. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And also, if you are not already, then please do subscribe in order to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in the Guild 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's follow Matt Spence, aka Duke Nukem, as he chases after a dirty villain. There are a lot of angry people still. I don't know why. Never ever employ him, he's terrible. This place is full of rats. Timothy Robles with your kind of crazy eyes. You have tea leaves in for one of my shops.